This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Are you ready for a whale of a tale? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Breath of Fire 2. In the last episode, Topedo was restored. Bosch is now free to join the party, which is good for us. And now we're in the body of a whale because reasons? But anyway, before we start going through the obvious weirdness of this place, let's talk to the whales again. Or whales. Dolphins again. That's funny, there's a new guy who's not Wrinkles. That is funny. What should we do with not Wrinkles? Maybe he wants to go home too? Who knows? But yeah, if you don't have Nina with you with the exit spell, you can talk to the dolphins here, and they'll let you leave so you can prep for the dungeon. So yeah, you don't get hosed like that. He said no, I guess he likes it here. Yeah, I think they both say the same thing, so yep, okay. Well anyway, I just wanted to show that off. So let's go into the dungeon proper this time. Ugh. That thing is freaky, huh? Well, that's not gonna wake him up. Alright, fine. Let's continue through this place and see what we can find. Oh dear. Yep, we got the typical, the body is like somehow protecting itself from other things. But anyway, we got some new enemies here. We got ourselves some crabs, crabs, or in this case, scissor helmets. And then we got cuttlefish, or in this version of the game, hermit squids. Sorry. Hermit crabs have 102 HP, 20 AP, 86 attack, 70 defense, 17 agility, 26 level, 0 magic. They're resistant to fire, weak to thunder. They can have 164 chance to drop stamina, 120 experience, 42 zenny. They can defend at 64 or 128 chance, 223 at 256 to attack, and then 33 at 256 chance to cast freeze. Which, yeah, these are one of the more dangerous creatures in here because of how much damage that spell does to you. So, alright, let's go and attack these guys. And because we're weak to thunder, that's why I brought Nina for this battle. So, just so she can cast her lightning spell on these guys. And then the cuttlefish have 74 HP, 12 AP, 86 attack, 45 defense, 46 agility, level 26, 2 magic, weak to fire, resistant to ice. They have a 126 chance to drop stamina, 93 experience, 30 zenny, 164 chance to defend. They have a chance of casting defend up, depending on, and then they can also attack as well. So anyway, Bosch reached another level. Oh yeah, and I was saying like last episode how Bosch levels up a bit earlier. I was a bit of a misnomer on that because technically the way the game works is that the game has a rubber band effect for lower enemy or lower leveled party members, where they get more experience to build them up to regular levels. Unfortunately, if I'm going to keep fighting hermit crabs, I'm going to run out of MP before this is all done. But anyway, we got an iron band here. Anyone I want to equip that to? Not really. Yeah, the bucklers work for what I want anyway, so yeah. Sell it for later, I guess. Alright, got a new enemy here, the Earthshaker. Why are they called Earthshaker when they're Broke Quaker? I don't know. See, they are called... Oh, they're called G-Shakers in the official translation of the game. Let's see, they're weak to fire, so... Oh yeah, have I been equipping Ryu with this fire weapon? Yes, I have. Okay, good. Does Lynn ever heat stuff? Yeah, okay. So that'll be good there. I might one-shot him. Yep. They have 209 HP, 15 AP, 95 attack, 45 defense, 50 agility, level 24, 0 magic. They are weak to fire and resistant to ice. 128 chance to drop Shaker, which is a magic item spell. 320, 1 experience, 63 zenny, 164 chance to cast defend. They can also cast the 8.0 spell. And they can only cast it once, so I guess lucky for us. But that's based off of their HP percentages. It's very similar to other enemies I've told you. Like, they have a 50%. If it's above 50, it's a certain percentage. If it's 25 to 50, 5 to 25, and then under 5. It's the same percentages as when I previously mentioned it, so I'm not going to go over it again. But, yeah. Yeah, this game uses a lot of the same, like, percentage-based stuff when it comes to certain monsters. Alright, we got another new enemy here. Shotguns, or V-heads in the official, regular translation here. Not weak to anything specifically, so just attack them like normal. They have a 122 HP, 14 AP, 89 attack, 68 defense, 48 agility, level 20, 0 magic, no strengths or weaknesses. They have a 3 in 256 chance to drop an herb, 1 out of 256 chance to drop an health EL, 112 experience, 44 Zenny. They have a chance of curing using Cure 2. Depending on, it's based off of their HP if it's under 75%, 7 AP to cast it. Otherwise, they'll attack. And then they have a 63, 64 to attack, 1 out of 63 to defend. So, nothing too unique about them there. Now let's get this treasure chest hiding over here. Alright, got another enemy here, for us to fight. The Fast Man, or in this case, the Hustler. Okay, I guess they look like Hustlers. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, Fast Man doesn't really make sense either, so in either case, it doesn't really work. They're not strong or weak against anything, so... I mean, magic won't really do much against them. 145 HP, 12 AP, 1 attack, 33 defense, 80 agility, level 1. They got no magic. They're not strength or weak against anything. They have a 3 out of 256 chance to drop Medicate, 1 out of 256 chance to drop a Fire Ring, 65 experience, 3 Zenny. They have a 1 in 64 chance to defend, 223 out of 256 to attack, which is a 50% crit chance, and then 33 out of 256 chance to cast ability, which is S-Boom, Hail, Fireball, and Bolt X. They can't cast 3 of those abilities because they don't have the AP for it. Okay, why would you give them all these spells if they can't do anything with it? Yeah, depending on what happens, they won't be able to cast their spells. So, okay. But anyway, here we get Honor Zenny. Great. Yeah, just more Hustlers. Yeah, it's kind of funny the way they're designed, because they basically just don't do anything because they just didn't give them enough AP. I don't know why. Now let's run over this way. Yeah, I think the Bolt X spell, I forgot to mention it, this version of the game's version, it's called Valhalla, I believe. Yeah, they don't have enough AP. Well, neither does Lynn, so there you go. Yeah, let's grab this. Alright, Bosch gained a level. Man, everyone's been getting crits. I assume my condition's that great right now. Yep, everyone's been death blowing pretty regularly. So, lucky me. Oh, we got another new enemy here. Alright, these are land lizards, or their official title is... let's see, where are they at? Do I not have the land lizards here? Might have them in the... I might have... I guess maybe I forgot they were in there, so I took them out of... Huh. Oh, there it is. G lizards. Okay. They got 118 HP, 12 AP, 96 attack, 45 defense, 63 agility, level 23. I'll just cast Jolt. 0 magic, not strong or weak to anything. They have 3 out of 256 chance to drop an Iron ML, 1 out of 256 to drop a Slash GL, 112 experience, 83 Zenny, 164 chance to defend. 127 out of 256 to attack with a 50% chance to crit it, and 129 out of 256 chance to just cast attack up. Or, forgot what it was called in this version of the game. I'm so used to like mixed versions of the game, so it's opposite of blunt, but anyway, here we get Power Food. That's the strength boosting ability in this game. So this will raise your strength stat by 1. I want to give that to Bosch because Bosch will actually be really good later on. Yeah, let's heal Ryu. Take this from damage. Yeah, Bosch is going to be really, really good later on. Oh, we got another new enemy here. Goo Champion. These guys are rare. Let's see if I have their. I might have their stats set up somewhere else because it's hard to. These guys are rare drops because of how much they, how much experience they drop when you fight them. Let's see if I can find them really quick. I said they might be in a different section over here. So let's see, where did I put them at? Okay, there we go. These are sea sludges. They have 7 HP, 10 AP, 4 attack, 500 defense, 300 agility, level 21, 5 magic. They're not strong or weak to anything. They have a 3 out of 256 chance to drop advanced extreme, or not extract. Sorry, 1 out of 256 chance to drop an elemental armor, which I doubt they will. 1,502 experience drop and 51 zenny. They can flee. In the first to 4 rounds, they have a 3 out of 8 chance to flee. After the 5th round, and plus they're guaranteed to run. So you only have, technically you only have 5 rounds to, or 4 rounds to beat them, and even then they might still run away. 63 out of 64 chance to attack and 1 out of 64 to defend. You can find them in quite a few places. This is just the first. I think this is one of the first places you can find them. So, and they're highly resistant to magic, and they always attack first. So I tend to like trying to go for them. Really, the way to beat them is basically either try to get instant death spells on them, which is a really low chance. There's an item later on we can get. Actually, sniping is actually really good to use on these guys too, because you have a chance to crit with the snipe and basically one-shot them. I'm gonna use lightning just to weaken the shotguns with them. Oh, well, all right. Sorry. Yeah, these guys would give us a ton of experience. Not that I really need levels in the game. But yeah, snipe would be the way to go with these guys because there's a chance, because of their high defense, sniping breaks through defenses. Another good person to use for this would be Sten, or if you have the slice ability, because that also breaks through defense. Unfortunately, I don't have Sten here. If I really want to level grind for experience, I can do that later. But like I said, if you know what you're doing, you kind of really don't need to level grind too much in this game. They're a reasonable level, but nothing over the top. So let's go down this way. Man, I was kind of really hoping I beat him, even though I don't really need the levels. I just wanted to beat one. Oh well. Anyway, let's see. I think it's the, is it the next section I need to go to the left? I think so. Yeah. Alright, Ryu, let's reach level 17. So, alright. What the? This thing's blocked. It looks like it might open if you hit it. Oh. Yeah, this is why you bring Lin. So let's smack the crap out of this guy. And inside we get some golden armor. Yeah, it weighs, it's really, really heavy, but sells for a lot. But since I already have the gold brick method, this is kind of pointless. So, let's see. Well, I'll heal with Bosch here in a second. We actually haven't taken that much damage in this place. I've gotten pretty lucky. Alright, let's keep going on. Yeah, this is another reason why I brought Lin here, because Lin is used to... Because Lin is needed to smack those doors, or the parts of the... I don't know. That's how you get... You know, if you have a heart attack, just hit your chest a lot, and it'll open up the arteries. Pretty much the same concept here. Black. That's how you work through the body. Work the body. Work it good. You could just, you know, do some exercise or something like that, but hey, whatever. Okay. Let's... Oh! I didn't mean to talk to this guy yet. Nuts! Well, this is gonna be fun. There's an inscription etched... I walked too far ahead. Oh, this is... Well, it's not bad. It's gonna be annoying. There's an inscription etched in the statue. Oh, be unto him who awakens me from my slumber. Pain and suffering shall be his companions, and he shall never again know peace. What's this guy's problem? Why can't I sleep? I haven't slept in so long. If I can't sleep, then I'll put everyone else to sleep. For you look happy about something, but what's there to be happy about? I know, you deserve to sleep forever too. Ah, you're gonna sleep forever. For boss time. Against a ghost? With the most. Yeah, this is Moonmar, or was it, oh, it's the same translation here. Okay, so let me swap out my weapon. Oh, wait, I can't do that. Never mind. This is going to be annoying because I can't swap out my weapons. Let's see. Let me equip that. Yeah, we can equip it. So he is weak to Holy. I was going to use my dragon ability on him, but I am not maxed out on abilities yet. So I'll probably have Nina heal him because really her magic isn't really, there's not much. He's resistant to everything except holy magic. So, how's my HP doing? Not too bad. I mean, he does have some, the thing is I wanted to equip Dream Jewels before fighting this guy because he has an ability that'll put us to sleep. And, well, let me check something really quick. I don't think I can actually equip those. I think I can only equip weapons. Yeah, so you can't equip your stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Oh well, my bad. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just have Nina use actually what I'll do is I'll have Bosch heal Ryu since he's already pretty weak, and then we're gonna use a wisdom seed on him so that way I can cast Fire Dragon next turn. Yeah, here's the sleep spell. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Alright, let's see who he puts to sleep. Oh, only Lynn. That's not actually that bad. Nice. Look at that damage. Holy crap, because he's only got 800 HP. So I've almost taken out a third of his HP already. Now let's see if I can actually get my dragon attack in before he puts me to sleep again. Yeah, he's got 800 HP. And then, yeah, let's see if we can wake Lynn up. Or he could do it for me. Bye. That hurt a bit. Yeah, whoops. Now, interesting in the game is that there is if your character, now one of the benefits to getting your characters maxed out in terms of relationship, and we already beat him, is if you max out a character's relationship with Ryu, there's actually a very small chance, or if they're, well, actually it might not be the relationship, I think that's supposed to help, but if their conditions is great and they have high willpower, those little flames on the bottom of them, they have a chance to survive a death blow and get up right afterwards without a pneumonia. So I got pretty lucky there by her, well, because she'll get the experience. Although, funny enough, I'm actually not going to use Lynn much anymore after this. This is pretty much her final dungeon. Really, because she's just not, she just can't take the damage, really. Well, let's go over the stats, even though he's already dead. 800 HP, 10 AP, 105 attack, 50 defense, 73 agility. He's level 31, 7 magic, resistant to everything except for holy and magic, actually. But, you know, he's still got high resistance. Well, no, he doesn't, but you know what I mean. It won't do that much to him. 3 out of 256 chance to drop a D earring, 1 out of 256 chance to drop a worthless ring, 1,150 experience, 2,000 zenny, and he has could do horror, sleep / all attack, and he has a 2 in 4 chance to attack. So anyway, Bosch reached level 15. Alright, now he's gone 4, so. Oh, that felt good. I think I might be able to sleep now. Thanks a lot. Thank you, I think? Alright, cool. I'm glad we could help you out a bit. I think I'll just sleep forever. Bye. Well, that was awkward. Now we actually have to... The Dream Fiend was defeated. Now we have to walk out of here. But Grandpa is still sound asleep. But yeah, we have to walk out of here. So, but unfortunately, luckily for us, exit actually works here. So now I should take us out of the dungeon. This is why another reason why I brought Nina. So let me switch back to Ryu. Actually, I actually need to be Nina for this because, well, he's not awake yet, right? Well, maybe now that that creature ain't there, there's one thing we can do. And we need a cat girl to do that, so. Alright. Wake up! Got a little bit of a shake up. Uh-oh. This ain't good. Earthquake! Cape-quake! Somebody, anybody help! Cape-quake? I don't think that's possible. Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, looky there. The actual cape was an actual whale. Ah! Getting spat out by, basically spit out by the whale. Ew. Ah! And of course, like heroes, we saw survive the fall or spiring out of that thing. In a humorous fashion, of course. Jehoshaphat, that was the darndest dream. Huh? What tarnation happened to this place? I must have been asleep for a long time for things to change this much. Anyways, you're the fine fellas what woke me up, ain't you? You can call me Grandpa. Everyone else does. Hop on board. I can take you fellas anywhere you want to go. It's the least I can do for you waking me up. Melodia is real nice this time of year. That's for sure. I hear the circus has come to town too. Oh, really? Uh-huh. That's right. Well, there ain't nowhere in the oceans I can't take you. If you ever need anything, just jingle a whale bell a couple times while you're on the beach. The old guy who lives near here has one. I'm sure it won't mind if you borrow it for a while. See you nice fellas later. He seems like a nice guy. Or a nice whale. Neat. But anyway, we come to a shore here. They said talk to the old man, so let's talk to old man here. Also, we can search this here for a healing herb. Alright. Sweet. Incredible, the whale is finally awake again after all these years. Now I can commune with a great sea creature, just as I used to so long ago. Ah, you want this whale bell? By all means, take it. Just ring it whenever you're standing on a beach. I'm sure the whale will answer your call in short order. Anyway, we receive a whale bell for our efforts. Anything else? There's probably no one in the whole world I'd rather talk to than that whale. Yeah, I guess whales are very interesting creatures, I guess. I wonder what the dude says back at the house. Let's check that out really quick. I'm just curious if he says anything now. Now that Whale Cape's gone. I'm hungry, Mama. I'm hungry, Papa. I'm hungry, Mama. God, all the kids are hungry. Stop being hungry. Stop being growing adults. Jeez. The whale's gone, so I hereby rename this place Nothing Cape. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Nothing Cape. Please enjoy the breathtaking view of absolute emptiness. Sounds like some pessimist, or not pessimist, nihilistic, like a tourist attraction or something like that. That earthquake a little while back demolished the cliffside, took Whale Cave with it. Thank goodness nobody got hurt. But your business venture kind of died from there. Are you going to be able to survive and feed your, what is it, 6 kids? What are you, Irish? Yeesh. I don't think I know anyone in modern day that has that many kids. But anyway, we step on here and press the, I think it's the X button. We can summon Grandpa. All right. Then we can, if we also press the select button, we can take a look at the map. Although you have to explore the map to actually, know where you're going. So we want to, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I think it's over here. Yeah. There's the circus. They were talking about Melodia, so. I don't want to fight anything if I can help it. We do want to go to the circus, but I want to go inside this place first, actually, before. Yeah, remember Melodia from the first game? Where you can only talk to him through the power of music. Is it the same here? Nope, we don't need to do that this time. Are you trying to say something? I'm sorry, we have trouble following anything that doesn't have a beat. Oh, okay, so it kind of is the same. Well, it's different. They used to just say tra-la-la last time or whatever it was. So at least there's that. Tra-la-la-la-la. No, yeah, we have to do the same thing as before. So, okay. Let me buy some items here. Let's see, I want to buy some conches. Let's see. I think I wanted to buy like 13 of these things, I think. Actually, I might just buy a couple just to upkeep with that. I think I'm good on ammonias, wisdom seeds. Might buy a couple more of those. Although I'm not going to need those here pretty soon. I want to buy some, a full stack of vitamins too. So let's do that. Okay. Oh yeah, do I need to put the flame sword back on? Alright, I'm gonna go and save it real quick. Not that I really need to. Actually, I'll probably change the party here pretty soon, but... Yep, we're continuing on. Let's see. Actually, I think there's some stuff I need in the bank too, now that I think about it. Because I want to swap out some equipment and stuff like that too, so. Because I need to swap out the gear for Lynn since I'm not using her anymore. So. Actually, let me auto sort really quick. And then look through my stuff and see what I want to get rid of. And then bring in for a second, so. Okay, we'll take... Oh, no. Is there anything I need to store? Oh yeah, I didn't even use the Gensings, but I didn't really need to use those for this fight anyway, so. Yeah, we can store that. I'll probably sell that later. Okay, let me take... Let's see. Yeah, clothing. Headband. Wristband. Or was it bandana I wanted? Well, either one. I just want to remove a lot of her equipment, so... Yeah, let me unequip this stuff. Okay, so yeah, Lynn's pretty much gone for the rest of the game. So, sorry Lynn. As much as I like your character, I'll only bring you back for humorous moments that are required. But for combat purposes, I'm not using you anymore. I'm going to be using Bosch, Nita, and Sten for quite a while, so... And we're gonna get some new equipment here to swap out here pretty soon anyway, so go ahead and put back on those braces. Okay, so let's see, don't need the... At least I don't think there's anything in the end I can grab yet. No, okay, no one to talk to or anything like that. Because most people you need that, you need some way to play music, so... Where's the shop? Okay, there's the weapon shop there. Okay, let's see. Need to buy a couple of things here, so... See, I want to buy a Papillon for Sten. We want to keep that silver knife for him for later, because there are still enemies that will do the whole holy weapon type of situation. Now, one of the weapons, now this one's going to be really good for us. This is the twin bow, probably one of the best weapons overall in the game, because like the name suggests, it actually attacks twice. Despite it being weaker than some other bows later on in the game, the fact you can get attacked twice in a turn is just huge in the game, so we want to buy one of those. Actually, did I already? Yeah, it's weaker than my fire bow, but being able to attack twice. Did I actually buy it, or did I just say I was going to buy it? I hate when I do that, where I say I'm going to do something, but I didn't hear the jingles. I didn't know if I actually press the button to buy it or not. Okay, buy a twin bow for you. Then we buy 2 speed suits for Bosch and Sten, which I think I can. Whoops, press the wrong button to get out of there. Yeah, the good thing about these things is, yeah, they're not the best on overall armor, but they're sorry, what am I going? Their weapon or their armor weight is nothing, so you can so it makes them go faster, because a lot of armor in this game has armor weight. I don't know if I ever went over that before, but armor can, depending on the armor you buy, it can reduce your agility because of the weight on the actual item itself. So you want armor that's decently defensive, but that doesn't weigh too much. So anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think if I need to get rid. I don't think I need to get rid of the bang bar armor, do I? Well, I'll just buy the armors for now, and then I'll sell that stuff later, because I've got I've got the items to mess around with, so, or I've got the money to mess around with since we have infinite money. So I also want to buy a red scarf for Sten. I could probably sell those bronze. Yeah, I think I can do that. So we don't need the defender because we're gonna get better swords for him later anyway. So okay. Let's see. I don't think there's anyone else to talk to here. Welcome to her house of God. The Lord of Evil opens you with welcome arms. I got nothing there. But I think there's some buildings where we can grab stuff that's inside of it. Let's see. And I think they all say the same thing. Yeah. At least they actually say words to tell me they can't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. Alright, here we get Sacred Dude. That'll fill up the Sacred Dudes. I bought 8 earlier, and yeah, this is why I didn't buy 9, because, you know, although I don't know why I can make as much money as I want, why am I buying specific amounts, you know, when I could just buy it, but, yeah. Okay, picked up the token. Okay. Alright, how much money do I got? Do I have enough for what I need? I think I'm a little... I might have to do some money grinding maybe to get what I need. Because there's another town around here we can get to right now. And we'll go to the circus here in a second. Let me use the whale bell. Okay, the other town I want to go to is right down here. Might as well check it out. If I don't have the money, I'll go back to Townsend and get some more cash. Hopefully I don't fight anything here. Actually, maybe... Alright, can I actually fight these guys now? Yeah, I wasn't actually ready to fight these things yet. Stone... You see, these are stone golems. Let me see if I have the stats for them right now. They might be so far. Okay, stone golems. They have 452 HP, 20 AP, 156 attack, 72 defense, 1 agility, level 28, 6 magic, not strong or weak to anything. They have a 3 and 256 chance to drop stone armor, 1 out of 256 to drop earth armor, 489 experience, 492 zenny, 65 out of 125 to defend, 127 out of 256 to attack, 129 out of 256 to cure us. So, now I don't have any AP, so we'll just have to. I wonder if I could snipe him from this point. Slice him, and then he's not really weak to any magic. I'll just cast lightning anyway. Oh, did I forget to equip him with his twin bow? I think I did. Oh, he defended too, so that... There it is, I forgot to equip it. Whoops. Anyway. Yeah, see? Yeah, the guy's got a decent amount of depth. Look at that. Nice damage. Yeah, he's got a lot of defense, but still. Yeah, he keeps defending, so... Yeah, I should have kept just using Slice on him, so... There you go. Alright, need to reach level 17. She learns Leech Power. That allows her to absorb HP from monsters and stuff like that, so... Alright. I said I'll come back here if I don't have the money for this, so... Okay. Let me look at my notes here for what I want to buy. Okay, so we got the alloy sword. Yeah, see... Yeah, I don't even have the money for this, so I'll have to come back later. But yeah, I want the alloy sword. Well, I'll just tell you what I'm going to buy, and then I'm going to come back and buy this stuff later. So the alloy sword, I want that for Ryu. Then I want to buy the alloy armor for him as well. And then I want to buy a alloy shield for Ryu and Rand, because that's going to help out with his required segment later on. So it's one of the few weird specific items he can equip. So when it comes to shields, because he can equip very few. And then alloy bands, I want Bosch, Nina, and Sten to have one of those. So I'll come back and buy those later. Since I don't have the money now, but I'm just going to do the gold brick trick to get the rest of them. And then I want to buy... See, I already got the vitamins. I want 9 vitamins. Max out on your seeds if you got it. And then I want to buy 9 fire spices. Oh, I don't have the room for it. I'm going to do... might have to see if I can clean... I might have to clean out my healing herbs. I won't need as many healing herbs here in the future, so I can actually afford to sell them. Whoops. Yeah. Because I'm going to start using vitamins here in the future. So... let's see. I don't need the crossbow anymore, because that's I'm using the twin bow. Keep the... Oh, I forgot to put the speed suits. Let me do that really quick. I'll just drop the unnecessary stuff so I can buy those fire spices. Let's see. Drop the iron plate. Yeah, drop that. Yeah, we'll leave that armor on. Drop those tokens. Okay. Auto sort. Yeah, I want to buy 9 of those. Okay. Alright, that's it for that. Okay, let's see what everyone else has to say while we're here. Yeah, there's the inn. Don't need to sleep. We could just go back to Townsend for that, since we're not too far away. Oh yeah, this is the town of Gantz, I believe, or Gunts. Yeah, Gunts, but I think it's Gantz in the official translation. It's similar to the first game or whatever. We also got a guy in here we can recruit. I'm not going to recruit him, but he does have one item you can buy that'd be useful, but not really worth it. You know, I can make a tiny profit off of all my ideas for new weapons. I could open up a store somewhere, sell my inventions, and rake in some serious money. How about it? If you help me, I could sell you some of my weapons too. Nah, maybe not. But I came with some really neat weapons. Nope. And we got books here and everything. However, well, this is what I'm talking about. Here we get a token. Nice. But no, the thing I want is if you look back here, there's a secret. Now, oh, did I not check the, maybe I forgot to check the, no, I thought I recorded that, me checking that. Oh, there she is. Okay, she's behind this. I was like, wait a minute, she should be unlocked by now. So she just moved behind the screen. Well, I'll just talk to her. This is Gigi. So, oh, what? Oh, wow. Someone I can talk to. I mean, a customer. GD Cup, an ace engineer at your service. What can I do for you? Yeah, we don't even get to choose it. Well, what do I do in a place like this? Well, I get more customers in the city, but you can't beat the peace and quiet. It gives me time to think about the big stuff, you know, like how I can make flying machines or ninja robots, or, well, that's pretty cool. Oh man, I did it again. Another customer, another blank stare. Once I start talking, I just get carried away, you know. She only appears if you've checked the well in Townsend, or built it up to level 2, otherwise she's not here. So what brings you here? Machine trouble? Are those real? Oh yeah, 100% natural. Last time I got out my measuring tape, I was just under 60-inch mark. What are you talking about? Don't ask that. Don't answer that. But anyway, it's sorry. I just wanted to see the humorous response by asking if those are real. What do you think they're talking about? She's talking about. Or what Ryu was asking. But anyway. Machine trouble. Yeah, aren't machines the greatest? The cold sheen of solid steel, the precision tool and articulation, the clang of the gears. Sometimes I wish I could just wrap myself around one and... Yeah, she really loves machines, like Donatello, except extreme! Was I drooling? Sorry, I didn't get a hold of myself sooner. I get a little carried away around machines, you know. Say what? There's a machine of some kind under your town and you don't know what it does? I'm all over it. Just point me in the right direction. I'll be there in a flash. All right. Now she'll go to your town automatically now. Okay. So let's head back to town. Actually, sorry. I need to go to the circus first and then go back to town because that sets up the next objective, story objective. So I want to go do. I should have done that before, but I was thinking I was going to go back there and do it, but I was like, nah, I should have done it at the time. Oh well. I'm just being silly. Then we can also fill up the map a bit while I do that. So now let me go back in here. Let's see. I think actually. Alright, got another new enemy here. Dynafang, I guess. Oh yeah, there was another item I need. Oh no, the item I need to buy is back in town, so yeah, never mind. Okay. Dynafang. Yeah, Dynafang, but it's Dynafang in the official translation. 289 HP, 6 AP, 108 attack, 46 defense, 72 agility, 23 level, 2 magic, not strong or weak to anything. Has a 164 chance to drop shaved ice, which is the ice magic item. 282 experience, 76 Zenny, 164 to defend, 193 out of 256 to cast a thunder spell or lightning, and then or is it jolt? Anyway, it's 6 AP, so it's jolt. 25 damage, 63 out of 256 chance to attack us. So. Well, I'm gonna cast some. Oh yeah, and her leech power, instead of it being, sorry, I didn't go over the. I said it was HP. I meant AP. Allows her. So if you want, well, leech power can work depending on the enemy because some enemies don't have a lot of AP, so it won't really do much. You have to really pick and choose which specific enemies you leech power from. Otherwise, you're not gonna get much. I'd almost rather base it off the spirit ability than that, but. Ow. Well, luckily I'm just gonna. If he crits Bosch or whatever, I was gonna go back to Townsend anyway, so. Alright, get those 2 attacks in. Nice. Yeah, now with the speed suits, now Bosch is now faster than Nina at this point, so. That piece out of AP, I can only cast it once. No spamming AP on me, huh? Yeah, Twin Bow will actually be pretty useful for the rest of the game. I think I do end up using it for the rest of the game, except maybe at like the tail end or something like that. But it's the ability to attack twice. What's better than that? Oh right, it's nighttime. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it just hit nighttime. Boo. Well, we can cast rest, doesn't matter. I wonder if they have any new dialogue. Circus is really crossroads now. Don't know if we should head east to Highland or in the new place just south of New Haven. Oh, that's our town. Come on, come on. Oh, I think it's the same thing as before. Oh, sorry. He does say something different, so. Alright, I want me to skip through that really quick since I forgot he changes the dialogue a little bit, so. That's sick. You're only cheating yourself. Okay, let's see what he's saying. Come on, come on! One time only, see the killer event that's got everyone hungry for some salad. The grass man is yesterday's news, and it's just a short while. He'll be history. You heard it here, folks. In the grass man's last performance ever, he'll be eaten alive by a ferocious monster, and you'll all be able to watch. A ticket to see the bow down will cost only 100 zenny. That's a steal. Thank you very much, sir. You won't be disappointed. Come with us, sir. Yeah, he says if you have a ticket or not. I heard that there are monsters like this all around, but this is the first time I've seen one myself. Imagine that thing's gulp being the last thing you ever see. Gives me the willies just thinking about it. Can't you not talk to me because you're Windy or Melodians? Whatever. You don't get this kind of show around these parts very often. You don't happen to speak my language, do you? I can't quite understand what you're trying to say. Oh, at least this lady's being realistic. Hey, you, don't feed the monsters. He's got to get real hungry for his grand debut, ripping the grass man's throat out. We don't know yet if he'll eat his veggies. Dude, that's just a standard buckshot creature or whatever. The grass man will defeat you easily. I mean, I don't know what'll happen. There's the one boss right there, that bug creature. I forgot what it was called. I heard there's monsters like this all around, but this is the first time I've seen one myself. Our queen would fit right in with these freaks here. What do you mean? She's gotten so ridiculously fat these days, it's hard to tell if she's even human anymore. Well, she's not. She's a Millennium. I like the fact that being fat is basically a freak show thing, which it was, and it is. I'm sorry, if you're overweight, there's a problem with you. No, really, you should really try to not be overweight. That's not healthy for you. They call this entertainment. Gag me with a long sword. Phrasing? Why can't they do something sensible like sending you a petting zoo with Oopa Roopas? Oh, you've never heard of Oopa Roopas? Not a Oompa Loompa, Oopa Roopa. They're simply precious. They live in the cave by the sea and have the cutest little faces. Oh, I wish I could just hug them all day. I'd like to hug them and squeeze them and hold them tight. You don't get this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I say the same thing. The thought of watching that thing's teeth sink into soft flesh gives me the shivers. I'll be peeing my pants if I wore any. Apparently, Melodians still wear pants. Who knew? And there's just a standard bear there. I think that's the only time we ever see that sprite, I think. But there's the grass man in. What happened to Watt? Huh. Yeah, there's supposed to be the guy who did the riddles. He's actually one of the people you could hire to for your town. But, huh. The grass man here has become about as interesting as old pair of socks. Nobody comes to see him anymore. So I decided that his performance needed a new gimmick. Getting eaten alive. Hey, Cabbage Patch Kid, it's almost time for your last big show. I've got a crowd out there waiting to see you on a platter with some croutons. I forgot what voice I was going to give Aspara. Aspara? Yeah, Aspara, and then I forgot Aspara's name in the original game, too. Yeah, Aspara here. I was going to give him the Russian voice, but I thought about doing the robot voice, because that's technically how he talks. You certainly seem to find all this amusing. Care to explain the joke? Well, what you know, Jolly Green Mouse ain't for show after all. I hope you put it to good use out there. Make sure you beg for mercy 2 or 3 times just to make it all look good. Ain't this all a piece of work? The world's first coal slaughter. Get it? Instead of splattering the crowd with gore, he'll bury them in Caesar's dressing. This is gonna be a riot, eh? Yeah, a riot. Indeed, my boy. Ain't this all a piece of work? Oh, okay. Yeah, we really have to have an issue with this guy, so. Hold on a sec. You got something you want to talk about first? Fine with me, especially if it's money you're talking about. Never mind. Yeah, what was that? Speak up a little, you're mumbling. You got something you want to talk about first? Okay. Yeah, stop the show. The hell? Give me one good reason why I'd do that. If you want to save the vegetable, give me another freak I can use instead. An Oopa Roopa should do nicely. I also accept bribes like a good businessman. About 900,000 Zeddy should do it. Actually, I could do that with the gold brick trick, but there's a better method. That's the price of freedom. I don't know if I want to show off. It's really not much to the dialogue if you actually, because you can legitimately pay him off. It's just, is it really worth it though? Depending if you didn't know how to grind the money for it. Yeah, it's not one of those cases where if you have the money, then they say, but they actually don't let you do it. No, in this game, if you have the money, you can go to the next part of the story if you do pay him off. Alright, so yeah, we need to get either 900,000 Zenny or an Oopa Roopa to save Aspara there. So, which we need the grass man to go into gate, for those who've forgotten. So, I mean, that was a couple episodes ago, so, you know. Alright, well, let's head over to Townsend. Let's see, where are you at? I have to go down just a... Nope, if I go over straight right. Maybe up a little bit. Just to show you where I need to go to get here. Oh, I said off screen I'm going to do a bunch of money grinding, too. Alright, let's see, the fishmonger should be here now. Yep, there's Dane. Or Dai, whatever. Behold, the freshest fish in the entire world can be found at my store. Okay, so I want to buy 9 tunas. Should have the money. Yeah, it also cures poison. Minnows also cure some AP. And then you can buy garfish, which restores HP. And you can buy crapples, which lower your HP. I think it's to 1 or something like that. Which, you think that'd be weird, that why would you do that? There actually is a specific reason you might want to do that later on. But not right this second. No, we just need the tuna. And then... Oh yeah, we can go see Gigi if we want to. So let's do that really quick before we do what I'm going to do. Yeah, she'll pop up here now that we've talked to her. A real-life flying machine. Wendy's greatest bird would have nothing on me if I can get this thing running. Wait, this is a flying machine? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, indeed. God, no one's going to get that reference. Has anyone ever seen the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang or watched the musical? Oh, I don't know. I like it. I mean, it's a bit dated, I guess, but I still like it. So, okay. So we want to make cook our recipe here. So I want a, let's see, where is it? A secret dew, a fire spice, and a couple of tunas. Where are you at? Yeah, a couple of tunas. And if this doesn't mess up, because it does have a possibility of turning into charcoal. Anyway, we get a wisdom fruit. So this is probably the cheapest way to get a wisdom fruit without having to buy it or get it later. So yeah, I want to make a full stack of those. I'm also going to do some level grinding. Sorry. I'm going to do money grinding so I can buy all the ally equipment I mentioned before. Yeah, I'll do that all off screen. So I'll probably grab quite a bit of cash before we go on with that section. But can we find an Oopa Roopa to save Aspara the Grassman? And will it all turn out as easily as that? Or does the Ringmaster have another plan in store? Find out next time in the next episode of Breath of Fire 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.